Alright, so we got game 1, we got Sloth on Mario, and we got PickleStein playing Marth. I know he's been out before, PickleStein has. I don't remember who he plays. So I don't know if Marth, who he played when he last time he was out. So I don't know if he is a Marth. I feel like he was playing someone else, but I don't remember, so I'm not going to say too much on that subject. Although, already starting out with a good 30% lead, so he's doing something right. He knows what he's doing. Sloth's gonna stuff that running with the back air. Not gonna get too much off of it though, and Marth now controlling center stage, something Marth is very good at. If trying to space already wasn't the main thing to do, then if we shoulders with Marth, because with the tip of the sword, you're gonna get a lot more damage, a lot more knockback. Triple forward smash, back in like pre-patch days at least, I've seen kill at like 40% from the edge, like uncharged. It's pretty crazy, the buff you get from getting a tipple. So if PickleStein's able to get his spacing, then he could run away with this game. Oh, at the same time, Mario, with his immensely strong combo game, Sloth could very well run away with this game as well. So it's going to be interesting to see who's able to get their win conditions first. Or more consistently, however you want to kind of view it. So Sloth's going to get a back air, going to put Mario off stage, goes for another back air, but just a little too deep. It's going to get the up B. It's going to be a forward smash. Not going to be a tipple, but the bad DI is going to go ahead and steal it out anyway. PickleStein going to find the Dancing Blade. Going to connect all the hits of it. And it's going to be some good damage on Sloth. Sloth now getting some up tilts, but PickleStein getting a forward air out of there. Doesn't want any of that. Goes for the shield breaker, but Sloth sidesteps, gets some jabs in. But then goes for the unsafe dash attack, and he's going to get punished for it with another Dancing Blade. I feel like they're both being a little too aggressive with the openings. They're trying to change something that's not safe and they're getting punished for it, but then it goes back and forth, so neither one's really just controlling the flow of the game. It's just them overextending ever so slightly versus each other after getting the little sequence. I'm going to use the comparison my brother's given me for Street Fighter. My brother was talking to me about Street Fighter once, and he said that it's kind of like it's like a turn-based game, where it's like a dance, where you got your moments where it's your turn, but then you have to be able to realize that your turn is now over and it's the opponent's turn. So that's kind of what that is, where they're going for the exchanges, but then they're trying to extend it with something that isn't true, and it's getting blocked and they're getting punished for it. And it's just that back and forth. You got to kind of realize, you got to recognize, okay, that's as much as I can get. I've got to set back up to a neutral, or at least try to get some kind of safe attack going. I actually did not see who won game 1. Someone in chat help me out, please. I'm going to assume PickleStein won because Sloth's thinking about switching. But I don't honestly know. Someone in chat, please help me out. I'm bad. Okay, so game 2, we're gonna be on Smashville. I think Smashville again. It's for sure the same matchup, and since we're about even with Sloth controlling center stage, gonna find a down throw. Gonna go for the up air, but it's gonna whiff, and PickleStein gonna find his triple forward tilt. Sloth's gonna kind of use the fireball, find a grab. It feels like Sloth's being a little impatient now. Really good cross at back air. He's being a lot more patient. He's baiting stuff out and trying to get some punishes off of them. He's gonna have to make sure to not like overextend a little bit and give PickleStein some openings. Alright, so Sloth already down to his second stock of this game. Despite how really strong his neutral is looking. Oh, that's going to be... Oh, no, he's making it back. Marth got a good recovery. From off screen and still making it back. Oh, that was it. Alright, so Sloth, I think now that he's down, Sloth, he's being a little more aggressive. He's trying to challenge stuff a little more. He's not trying to debate stuff out, and he's taking a lot of damage for it. He needs to kind of take a step back, relax, and try to do what he was doing, just baiting stuff out, and he's got to find his punishes properly. PickleStein doing a really good job just holding his ground, not letting Sloth get in. He got PickleStein off stage. PickleStein recovered high, and he fell low, giving up stage positioning. It didn't end up hurting him at all, but it could have ended a lot worse in this situation. That up tilt not gonna kill him. That dash attack is gonna kill him. That's game 2 going in favor of PickleStein. Since they're not packing up yet, it looks like Sloth did win the first game, and it's now going to game 3 situation. That's how it looks to me. So I'm gonna go ahead and update the stream to show that. Alright, so game 3, we're going to Battlefield. And right off the bat, PickleStein had Sloth like tremendously off stage, let him back, but is still doing a really good job controlling the flow of the game and maintaining all that edge pressure. Although Sloth finally getting out of that situation, getting to center stage. I feel like Sloth hasn't been as strong with his Mario combos as he could have been, and it shows in the percent deficit and things not going as strong as it could have. He's getting some good up hills right now, but PickleStein's able to just fall out. I think he is going a little too high, I guess, so like trying to chase him a little too high, and so PickleStein's just falling out. Gonna trade with the forward smash and neutral. They're not gonna be the tippler, so it's not gonna be hugely detrimental to Sloth. As the game's gone on a little bit, Sloth has done a really good job evening the percents back up. And now with PickleStein off stage, okay, he does have a jump, so he's going to make it back. Goes for the forward smash shoot, but PickleStein going high a little bit. And I'm not trying to talk over the microphone, so I'm just going to shut up for a second. Really good use of Flood, but since PickleStein didn't use his jump, it didn't really do too much to him. Flood as a read can just like randomly do really amazing stuff for you, but generally speaking, it's not going to do too much unless you catch the jump or catch the sweet spot, or they're just close enough to the blast. So, oh my god, that up air! But he's not gonna make it back. So it was a good thing to go for because he got the kill, but in the end, he died himself. So now we're both at last stock game, and this is losers bracket. So this is potentially losers, like it's potentially last stock for both of them, or either of them, however you want to view it. PickleStein gonna get some jabs in. Just gonna control center stage. Although Sloth gonna sneak past, he's gonna get the grab. Not gonna quite get his follow up. PickleStein is doing a really good job of chaining like jabs into tilts and everything, and it's gonna prove really useful here in a minute because it's about to start killing like an up tilt. Well, it's Battlefield, so Battlefield really big blast zones. Maybe not so much gonna kill too soon, but it's still a really good kill component, especially when you can get like jab into a typical forward smash or something of the sort, which I know is a thing, at least with a certain DI, because I've seen Leo do it before. He's gonna find a back, goes for the down throw forward air, gonna miss it And he could have punished that landing, but he grabbed the wrong way. Is going to sneak it back in, though, to kind of cover his recovery. PickleStein going to find a up tilt, going to find an up hill, and that's going to be it, taking it 2-1 and eliminating Sloth from the tournament.